and welcome to Tuesday. Today, I kind of want to talk about something I got in the mail. And, well, it might not be too special to you. It's definitely something special to me. Uh, Back in, I think it was 2020, uh, maybe like June, a little bit before, around that time, um, I was interested in playing some games that were in my backlog. Games that I had played a few times, or games that I've never played before, or seen only somebody else experience before. During that time, one of my interests was the Final Fantasy series, and if you know what's date, then you definitely know what's going on today. But um, yeah, I started playing all the Final Fantasy games. I beat 13, 13 2. I beat 1. I was like halfway through 2, but 2 has a weird combat system. I played 4. I played a little bit of 6. Everybody knows about 7. Final Fantasy 7 is considered one of the greatest games of all time. Is it the greatest Final Fantasy game? That's a very hotly debated topic, and I will not go into that. I beat Final Fantasy 15 when it came out, and I still have to work my way through quite a bit of those games. But the thing about Final Fantasy 7 is that there are a lot of spin-offs. One such spin-off is probably considered one of the greatest PSP games of all time, Final Fantasy 7 Crisis Core. And, or Crisis Core Final Fantasy 7? That's what it says on the spine. Uh, it's one of the greatest PSP games of all time. And, as of today, uh, one of the greatest PSP games of all time has a remake, which is Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. Unfortunately, I only have the PS4 copy. I ordered both, even though it says PS5 copy available. The PS5 version will be arriving tomorrow, so if you don't see me for a little bit, that's where my time is going to be going. It's going to be great. Yeah, Crisis Core tells the story of Zack, a character who I initially met in Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. You see him in Olympus Coliseum when you're there with Terra Aqua and Ventus, I believe. I believe all three of them meet him. And because of that, that was one of my first experiences with him. And only later did I get to experience Crisis Core. Like I said, in 2020, I fully completed Crisis Core, and it was a really fun time, really touching story. And while I thoroughly enjoyed Final Fantasy VII Remake over the past, whenever it came out, last year, 2 years ago, Reunion, or Crisis Core Reunion, like, I know they changed the voice actor for Zack, which kind of sucks, but this is going to be a really fun time playing through, because it expands upon the Final Fantasy VII storyline. It gives Sephiroth more depth, one of the most infamous villains of all time. No one cares about Cloud. Everybody loves Zack because Zack is just better Cloud. And I don't know, it's just so much better than Final Fantasy VII. Not necessarily gameplay or combat wise. I know nothing about the new game, about this game, but yeah, it's just so much better than the original Final Fantasy VII. To be fair, it did come out like 10ish. Well, Final Fantasy VII came out in '97. This came, yeah, 10 years later or so, right? Because that's when the original Final Fantasy VII came out. It says 2007, and yeah, I'm so excited to play this, and I definitely will be playing it. Maybe tomorrow if my PS5 copy gets here in a timely manner. Otherwise, sometime soon. And if you don't hear from me, well, if nothing too exciting happens the next couple of days, you'll know why. I haven't really been this excited for a game in quite a long time, and well, this is where my time is going to be spent the next little bit. So excited for that. Hopefully, it won't take too long to beat. But knowing me, I like going for 100% and doing everything above and beyond, so we'll see how it turns out. For now, however, that's what we're gonna call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, later.